One obviously is the base, is motivating and getting out our base. But we also look at the only persuadable demographic seemingly right now, which is college-educated suburban white women. Do you have data information that would serve that would give us an idea how abortion rights plays with this suburban white college-educated demographic that is so critical to winning close elections?
It won't shock you to know that, like the majority of pretty much every group out there, they support this right. They believe that you should get to make the decisions on your own, and that the government / Ted Cruz should not get to do it for you. And so I know, and this is the thing that it's an interesting. I've heard, and you heard it in the question for Joe Biden, I think some of the media is trying to, is playing on the Republican turf, right? Buying into some of their misinformation and the way they try and frame this issue. And the reality is that's not where we are. We are not talking about which degrees, how much do you want to allow? They are trying to get rid of all of it. They are trying to ensure that you can't decide full stop for yourself. And so, and yes, white suburban, suburban women of all races, they are very supportive of this issue. And so, the polling varies, but I will say what we see all, across the board is a majority support our right to make this decision, a majority support Roe, and decent. I'm not talking 52%, right? Like, we are usually in the 70, right? In the 70 range. And so, and that is very true of this group. This group is we hope the gettable group, right? Women, hopefully women voters will save us all.
So this is because, in that draft opinion, Alito basically said, if women don't like it, they can turn out and vote for somebody who will change that.
Damn right.
We agree. Yes, right. Yes, sir. We will do that. Thank you for the invitation. We were coming anyway, or at least now, now we will. So yes, agreed. And I think, we have seen a gender gap. Obviously, white women have let us down in a couple of the previous elections, in some, with regard to Donald Trump and other things. But I think we're going to see this being a motivating issue for women writ large. And I think we should not discount what turnout. You mentioned base, right? Turnout is incredibly important. And I think looking at different groups, AAPI women, Latinas, Black women, and white women, they support this right. And we're going to make sure they know who is ripping it away.